All right, for both adults and for children, hyperactivity and attention deficit disorder, they're often treated exclusively with prescription pills. But at Walker Therapy Services here in the Valley, they use a fascinating conditioning technique that means no medication. And honestly, I think that's the one thing as a parent, when you hear that, you don't necessarily want to have your kid on that medication. It's good. Here to explain how this works is licensed marriage and family therapist, Preston Walker. I'll get your card later. Along with Jenny High, she's a former client. It's great having both of you. Welcome in.
Thank you.
All right, so explain what operant conditioning is. This is part of the program that we're talking about.
Right, so with operant conditioning, when you are given a reward, it kind of encourages behavior to change. So with neurofeedback, what we do is we have electrodes on the brain, we're measuring what's going on, and we can use that to reward correct thinking. So we can use it to help someone who has attention deficit disorder, and they have difficulty focusing and paying attention. We can actually see this in real time. And when they're focusing, they're doing better, we give them a reward.
Wow.
And that encourages their brain activity to change.
That's brilliant. So you're able to see with the diodes, essentially, that you're able to monitor. You could see what reward is working. You could see what perhaps is the issue to be able to address.
Yeah, so we compare the electrical activity. So we get something called a brain map or a QEEG. We then put that into a database and we can see what's going on with the individual. So right here you can see with ADD in the frontal lobe there's issues. So it's common for someone to have issues in the frontal lobe when they have ADD. So this would be likely the theta wave. So when we see this come up, we know we can train that area of the brain down, that theta wave down, then it will go back into this normal range.
Wow.
And as that happens, those symptoms are alleviated.
It's phenomenal.
It's amazing.
No question. Jenny, let's talk about you and your experience. You brought your daughter in. What was she having before coming into Walker Therapy?
My daughter, super intelligent, very creative, kind, loving girl. But she was always that spacey girl, one that didn't have a lot of friends, didn't socialize a lot. She was disorganized, or when she turned in her homework, she didn't have a name on it. And it caused a lot of problems for her. She was bullied, even by some of her teachers. They called her lazy. One teacher called her a lot worse. And it was really hard for her. And it all culminated her junior year. She basically had a nervous breakdown. And that's how we ended up at Walker Therapy. And I'm in healthcare, so I did not want to try the medications first.
Because
I wanted alternatives. So I was like, well, let's see what we can do here. And so we treated the depression and the anxiety with therapy. And then we decided to tackle the ADHD with the neurobiofeedback.
Wow. And what were the results?
Oh, amazing.
Night and day?
Night and day, night and day. She's social. She succeeded in finishing high school, not just finishing. We thought she'd always get through, but she succeeded. She got an academic award in her skills class and went to nationals with it. She's started college, and it's been a big change for me because I used to juggle a lot, trying to keep her on task and keep her in, just functioning. And now she's so independent. It's like a whole new reality, and she's happy.
That's phenomenal.
She's very happy.
No question. That's great. We're looking at the video of the brain scan, or the picture of the brain scan earlier. Tell us what it is that you're actually doing to help train the brain.
Right. So we have these electrodes, and as we're measuring this brain activity, we have the person watch a screen, and they're given a reward through color. So in this case, when the brain is green, that's saying they're in the good area.
And they can see those colors.
They can see that. So the screen will get bright, they'll see an image become green, or they can watch a movie and the screen will get bright. Or we can have it so that music can play. And so they can be rewarded through music, through color, through playing a game and doing better on the game. So all of these things are used to just encourage the brain to keep going that direction.
And to find that center.
So it goes in it. It's learning. So we observe and we reward, and the brain naturally learns to think differently. So it's completely natural.
And by the way, I know some people, they might see this and we're like, well, I mean, this seems a little bit science fiction-y, but this is actually proven the American Pediatric Association?
Yeah. They say that it's as good as medication. So this for attention deficit disorder. So this is scientific. This isn't just, you know, some woo-woo. This has legitimate science behind it.
No doubt. And overprescribing seems to be a big thing. So let's try to get away from that and learn a different way of doing things. Really quickly, you have a special offer.
Yes. So the first 10 callers that call in, we're going to give them $100 off on the QEEG or the brain map.
Nice.
And that lets us know, you know, if they're a good candidate for neurofeedback. So if you're having symptoms of depression, anxiety, or inattention, we can get this map and see what's going on, and we then can see if you're a good fit for our program.
And for many of the parents that are watching, to be able to have the eye that you did, to be able to recognize, you know what, maybe we need to take this next step, it can really make a huge difference in your child's life as well. It's great having you. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
It's great stuff. Walker Therapy Services, they're located on Horizon Drive in Henderson, east of the 95. Their website, their phone number, both right there on your screen. Walker Therapy Services, a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.